sample funnel for Engagement Monster that I wanted to show you that we have added social proof to. Okay, so this is not just a normal social proof tool. This is actually a tool you can add any image here. I'm so sorry. I have so many phones that they always want to go off right when I am live, inevitably. Okay, so you can see here that there are actually 3 different kinds of reviews that you can get from your customer and then add it to any of your funnels for social proof. Okay, so this is actually, you saw there, Maurice left an audio file. It was actually a video that I converted to audio. Alfredo left an actual video here, and then there is a text, a way that you can add text. And if you have reviews on Google, you can definitely just copy and paste those reviews into this tool. Or you could actually, if you wanted to be unethical, you could make some up, however you wanted to do it. And you can also provide this as like an additional service to your clients. Okay. So if you're doing web design, or, you're an agency owner, or whatever your business is, you could actually add this to their website if you wanted to at no additional charge. And you can also see that you can add your own branding down here as well. So lots of uses that you can use this tool for, and I'm going to give you a complete overview today, and then tomorrow I'm going to show you how you can integrate these into HighLevel, okay, which, if you're unfamiliar, HighLevel is the platform that we use inside of our training program among all the other tier 5 tools. We're going to dive into sticky reviews, which is what this software is, as soon as we come back. Okay, welcome back. So this is actually the website for sticky reviews. And you can see that if you come here, which it says, can increase your leads and sales up to 100% in less than 10 minutes. That is actually very, very true. And you might think, yeah, okay, it's just a little widget. But we as customers, we like to see social proof. We like to see that we are not the first ones trying out a product, okay? Social proof is incredibly powerful. And the fact that you can brand this yourself and use it for clients, super, super awesome. Okay. So if you scroll down here, you see that it says, it'll increase your conversion, save on acquisition, increase visitor trust, and social influence. Okay. There's a little demo here that we're going to go over all these things in just a minute. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that there are 3 plans here. You have the starter, premium, and enterprise. You can actually get the enterprise plan for free by going to visionmarketinganddesign.com and clicking on the plans. Okay, then you're going to come to this page here. Now, you'll see that the tier 5 partnership, the price actually just went up to $297 a month. It was $127, but I think it's due. I just found this out a couple hours ago. I think it's due to the fact that they added a new tool on there. So it's a lot more expensive. Okay, so just so that you know, I would have definitely told you had I known. Okay, but to explain our plans inside of my Vision agency, if you want to join for all the content that we create, because we have over 85,000 white label products, there are social media content that is, the templates are built on Canva, like, 50, quotes on keto diet, or coaching, business coaching, health coaching. There's all kinds of different social media content available. And you also have 9 white label courses that are pre-built and preloaded in your account that you can sell, you can rebrand, you can do whatever you want with them, okay? As well as other templates and a smorgasbord of things, and you can join us in the Friday Q&A. You get all of these things as a Vision member. You also get access to all of the HighLevel tools. HighLevel is a white label SaaS that you can join and white label your dashboard, and you can also create unlimited sub accounts within your agency. Okay, so I have a HighLevel account. I'm giving you a sub account within my agency here in the Vision membership. So if you decide, though, that you are an experienced marketer, you have clients, you want your own HighLevel account, you can use my link here and you will get a free membership inside of Vision Marketing. Also, if you want to become a Tier 5 partner so that you can resell the software yourself, you can actually use this link here, and then you will also get a free membership inside of Vision Marketing. Okay. So having said all of that, let's go to the sticky reviews dashboard. Okay, so this is what the dashboard looks like, and there are lots of training here, literally breaking down every single step of everything that you need to do. So we're going to actually just go through this one by one. Okay, so the first step here is the branding. Okay, so you can see that I've already added a brand, and what this is the little, you can see there's the exit pop-up, but that is what's going to show up here. Okay, so if you click that, what's really cool, if you're providing this for clients, they may wonder, what is this tool? I want to go to that. So then when they click that, it actually goes to the link that you provided. Okay, so it's going to go to my website if anyone clicks any of the funnels that I have added this to. Okay, that is the brand. Let me get out of that. Okay, so that is what the branding is. Now, it's super easy to create. All you need to do is type in the business name and then paste the URL here and then save the brand. Okay, now any of these things that you create, you can choose which brand you want to put them on. Okay, so if you are on the enterprise I can't talk now. Enterprise plan, you can create unlimited brands. Okay, so you could use your own, or maybe you wanted to, add your clients, or however you wanted to set that up. Okay. So the sticky reviews now, here is where you can enter the reviews. Okay, so all you need to do is click here to add a review, and you can see that you can manually add them. So I'm just going to click one and show you what each of them look like. Okay, so I just gave this review a name, which is Maurice. These are actual reviews. So Maurice left a review here. We can give it 5 stars. We can choose 1 star if we wanted to, but Maurice, if you listen to the audio, he definitely gave us 5 stars. This will default to the date that you entered it unless you change the date here. Okay, you can change any date that you want to. Here is where you're going to add your brand. Okay, so you can see I only have one brand here, my Vision agency, but if I had other brands that I stored here in the branding tab, it would show up here, and then I can just select that brand. Okay. Also, I can choose what type of review is this. Okay, now I've already created it. So there's a drop down here. It's text, video, and audio. So I've already chosen audio and uploaded the audio file. And you can also add an image here. Okay, so when you do that, you'll see like here is the video version. When this goes away, I think it's the text or the audio version. It's on a 5-second lapse. Okay, so here is the text version. So you just have the image, you have the name, and then the text, and then this one must be the audio version. So you'll see the his image here, and then the player, and then 2 hours ago, and my brand and the stars. Okay. So that's what you see here. So here's the image, and then the stars, and then here's the audio file. Okay, so once you have that set, you just click Save Reviews. Okay, so for the video, same thing, right? So we're going to just add the name here. We can add tags if we want to. We want to rate the review here with stars and add the time. Choose the brand. You see I just have the one. You don't have to have branding if you don't want to. If you don't want it, all you need to do is toggle that off. Okay, you can also choose the type of review here. This time we chose video. So we uploaded the video file, and then we have a little image here, and then we can save reviews. Okay, so for the text file now, same thing. Okay, we have our name. We don't have any tags here. We'll rate the reviews and add the time. We can choose the brand, and then here we chose the textual. And so here, instead of uploading a file like the audio or the video, we'll just type in the text, and then we have her image here. Okay, so then we'll just click save reviews. So what you could do is take your clients' reviews and you can take them from Google. Or what's really helpful is I know that I personally, I have a lot of testimonials of like comments that people have left on posts, lots of different things that I want to do something with besides just the screenshot. So what I could do is use those screenshots and then add them all as reviews so that when I do add them to all of my funnels, I have these testimonials that can play as well to increase my conversions. Okay. So here is how you want to add all of the reviews. Okay, so now let's go to campaigns. So campaigns, think of them as basically an accumulation of all of the different tools here. Okay, because that's what you're basically going to create with a campaign. All right, so if you click here to edit, so I can show you what it looks like, the campaign name is, I just put training here for an example, and then you're going to add the domain. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you tomorrow about how to add these things into your HighLevel website, but that's actually a training all on its own. So I just wanted to do a day where I'm giving you an overview of the sticky reviews and all of the things that you can do with it. So hopefully you start thinking about different ways you want to implement it into your strategy. Okay. So we have the campaign name here. We're also going to put the domain name here. Okay, so you can see that this is the domain name, engagementmonster.visualmarketinganddesign.com. So that is why it's playing here. So we're just going to paste that there. You can also choose what you want it to look like, and it'll give you a preview here, what you want the actual testimonial to look like. Do you want the this version here? You have this version as well. You have this version. This one, and I think this is the one that I chose. You have this version as well. Okay, so here you can actually choose which of the reviews that you want. I only have 3 reviews here, but let's say that I did not want Maurice's review to show. I could just uncheck that box and then it won't show in this campaign. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and choose that. You can choose here if you want a custom domain. This is really important when you're sharing things to like maybe clients or something like that, because it's a white label option, right? So you can white label even the domain of the campaign. Okay, if you did not want that or you didn't have it, it's going to default to select custom domain. Okay. You can also choose here the delay before start. So when someone comes on your website, it's basically how much time do you want to lapse before the little window pops up. Okay. So in this example, I just chose 3 seconds. Also, how long is the review going to stay there? So I just chose 5 seconds. How much time in between each review or little pop-up do you want to lapse? So I chose 5 seconds here. Do you want to loop the reviews? Meaning, do you want, like, for example, I just have 3 reviews. When those reviews have shown already, do I want it to just stop, or do I want it to keep recycling those reviews? That's what looping means. So if I want it to keep recycling the reviews, I can keep that on. If not, I could just toggle it off. Also, here is where you want to add your branding. So you see, remember, I just had the one brand. So I'm going to go ahead. If I didn't want to do that, I could just toggle that switch off there, but I'll just keep the brand. And then here is where I can choose the exit pop-up. Okay. So you can see what we've done is we've pulled in all of the reviews, the custom domain, the branding, and now we can choose the exit pop-up so that when you install this code on your website, you can link all of these things together. Okay, because if I am doing these reviews here, and maybe I want this pop-up and I want my branding, and all of that is one campaign. Okay, so once you have all of this set up, you can just click Save Campaign, and then you have the code here. If you know how to embed that, you can do that as well, but I'll show you all of that tomorrow. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a HighLevel website. It can be any website that you're using. You're going to embed that, and it's in the footer section if you guys, if you just want to go ahead and start using this and add that. Okay. So this is the actual campaign. Okay, it even says on the side looped here. Okay, so now let's go to the exit pop-ups. Okay, so to create an exit pop-up, all you need to do is click create. Okay, and then you just answer these things, but I'm going to use one that I've already done. Okay, so I'm just going to give the pop-up a name, and it's just training because I'm using this as an example. I can choose the campaign that I want to use if I had one. If not, I can just toggle that off. But this is part of a campaign. So if I want this to be part of a campaign, I can turn it on here, or I could go to the campaign section and turn it on at the bottom like I just showed you. Okay. So there are two different places that you can link this pop-up to the campaign. All right. So here is another way that you could do that. Did you want to add sticky reviews? Okay. So this is really cool. If I did not, if I wanted, you see the pop-up here. If I wanted to have the reviews show here on my pop-up, which is really, really cool, I can toggle this on and I can actually choose which one that I want to show. Okay, maybe I want Maurice's audio file. If I wanted that, I can select that and you'll see that it shows his image here and then his audio file. I could also choose Alfredo's video. So it would show here in his video file, and then also Tracy left a written review. So if I wanted to show that on the pop-up, I could do that as well. Okay. But you can only show one. So let's just say we'll keep it at Tracy's. Okay. You can also click here to add a call to action button, which this is set to right now. Or what you can do is add an email field. Okay. And then when you add the email field, you just want to add some text here. You can add the email field and you can pull in that information into any software that you're using. And I'm going to show you that tomorrow, how you can integrate this into HighLevel. So if someone does put their email in here, it actually goes into your CRM. Okay. Because that's the point of all of these tools. It's great to have many, many tools and solutions to problems, but they need to integrate. Otherwise, you have too many softwares, too many things to keep up with. And so that's why I thought this week it was really important to show you how all of these things can integrate into the one place. Okay. What's cool is you set it up one time and then you don't need to do this again. Okay. It's just automatically integrated. All right. So I'm just going to leave this on call to action. And you can see here that you can edit the text. Okay, so I have why are you leaving? I actually don't see that here. But if you chose a different like setting here, like historic, it says why are you leaving on the side. You can also choose homecoming here. They're just different styles you can choose from. Fusing, and you can choose this one here. Let's just go back to this one. You can type out the text there if it shows. You could also type out the text here. Take me there is what's there now. And that's going to be just the button on your call to action because we chose call to action up here instead of email. You can also choose the header text color, and you can choose any color you want to by clicking the box, and you can just paste in the hex codes, or you can just choose any, drag this around and choose any color you want to. I always preach about your branded colors, so just make sure that if you want this branded to you, that you are being congruent with the correct hex codes and all of that. I do have training on that, but you can go to colorhunt.co and find a color palette that's good for your brand if you don't have one yet. Okay, so we chose all of our colors here. Here is the link to my YouTube channel. I am using Link Wizard as my link shortener. This also has the code to confirm the email. If you click here, it will track it in Link Wizard, and it will also add that code so that it prompts them to subscribe. Again, I have training on all of this stuff. You can also choose the call to action button text color. So that's going to be where it says take me there. And you can choose the call to action button background color. So you can see mine is my branded orange color. Okay. You also can choose the paragraph text. So that is going to be the text right here. And you can see mine says never miss a training again. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. You can also choose the text color of the paragraph here and the body background color. Okay, so here is what I just showed you about choosing your theme. And then once you have all of this set how you want to, you can click Save Pop-Up. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to override what I've already done. Okay. So that is the exit pop-up. Okay, now here is something really, really cool that not a lot of softwares do. And this is basically, it is a link that you can share, and it is like a review gate. Okay, so if I click here, and then I go to an incognito window and I click here. Okay, so maybe I think because I just set this up right before this training, it's not an active link yet. Okay, but here's how you set it up. Okay, so what this is this is basically like a review gate. Okay, so you can choose, for one, what is the review link name. I'm just calling this training for an example. And what it's going to do is it's going to take reviews, which is your custom domain. All of your links are going to be connected to your custom domain. Okay, so whether it is a code for the campaign or it is the review link, it's going to be reviews.myvisionagency.com, and then whatever I put here for the slug. Okay, it will default, if you type in training, it will default to training as the slug. If I change this to training slug, then you can see, and it made a liar out of me. Maybe it only does it on the first time. But whatever you type in this box, it will add as the slug. Okay. You do have your minimum rating here. Okay. Do you want to auto approve? Okay. So remember, with this, what we're doing is you can add this in. Like I know for my local business, I have a link to our review gate that I actually use HighLevel for. But what I do is I put it in every email that we send every time we complete their service, asking them, hey, how did we do? If you leave us a review here, and then they click the link, and then it will ask them, hey, how did we do? And if they give us above 3 stars, then it will auto approve and go to Google. If it doesn't, then it will actually allow them to email us so that we can kind of catch that review before they give us a bad review. So that's basically what this system does here. Okay. You can choose to auto approve based on this minimum rating, or you could just toggle this off and then you'd be notified every time. Okay. You can select your campaign. I only have one here for trading purposes, so I'm going to select that. And again, that links this, all of these things together. Okay. Here is my custom domain, and I could select any of them that I have. So maybe I have different brands or whatever I wanted to use. I could choose that. So I'm just going to choose the only custom domain that I have here. I can also upload an image here. So I just uploaded my logo. And then here is where you want to, if you go to the main website here, you'll see that it shows you how the reviews work. Okay, so they're going to get this link, and it's going to say, tell us what you think, or tell us how we did, or whatever, right? So they're going to see this little window here, and they're going to choose yes or no. Okay, if they choose yes, it's going to ask them to give a review. Okay, so they can give an audio review, a video review, or a textual review. So they could do that directly there in the link, and then click save. And then it will ask, can we use your review on our website? So yes or no. And then they can upload a picture here. Okay, so that'll walk them through the whole process. If they say no, what will happen is it will say still the review title. It will say textual. It will allow them to go ahead and enter their information, and then it will say, thank you very much for your feedback. We take action on our and appreciate all your feedback. Okay, but those messages right there, that's what's going to be in the negative. Okay, so if they say, your link will say, how would you rate your experience? If they leave you a positive review, they're going to receive this message. Okay, so that's what you're going to see here on this side. Okay, so what did you like about your special offer? Okay, so that's the information they're going to see there. And once they do that, you can, whatever, they'll leave their review, and then it'll say, thank you so much for the review. If they gave you a negative review, though, you can type out the messages here. So please let us know how we can improve and provide your contact info so we can follow up. So that is what you're going to see here. Okay, so you're going to see here, please let us know. And then here they can enter their contact info. And then this little card right here is what they're going to see here. So thank you for the info. Someone from our team will be in touch. Okay, so once you complete all of that, you're going to go to the next steps. Go to next. Oh, okay. So it says minimum rating required. Okay. So next steps. And then here is where you can customize what they're going to see here. Okay. So this little form right here is what you'll see here. Okay, so you want to brand it, you want to make it look, nice and professional. You can change your background color here. You can change the background color of the little pop-up here, and you can change the color of the text. What's really cool is you can also add powered by whatever you want to at the bottom, okay, and it'll show up here, powered by my vision agency, okay? So once all of that is done, then you will be able to copy your link. I don't know why mine is not working. I think just the SSL is not active because I literally just connected it. You can see I literally just connected it a little like 2 minutes over an hour ago. Okay, so I think that's why maybe it's not connected. So anyway, this is basically the rundown of sticky reviews. The only thing left here is just the subscribed emails, and that's what I showed you. If on the pop-up exit, if you chose email here, it's going to add that email field. Now, if you don't connect it to anything, what's going to happen is all the subscribed emails, every time someone puts their email in, it's going to show here. Okay, but obviously we need this connected to an email campaign. This doesn't really do a whole lot for us to be right here. We want this automatically in our CRM. And so all of those things I'm going to talk to you about tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to embed the campaign into your website and also how you can connect your custom domain and ensure that all of these things are working on your website so that when you get leads, you have these really cool videos down here. And you don't really have to think of this as just for reviews, okay? You can also, I've seen people use this for coupons or different announcements, or there's so many things that you could set up to run in a campaign and really capture their attention. You can see it's very noticeable to have that there in the bottom left-hand corner. I do want to say hello to Maria and Bacardo and Floyd. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Okay, so if you are interested in sticky reviews, definitely go to myvisionagency.com and you can join at the $97 level and get the premium, all the premium tier 5 tools. There are almost 30 of them in addition to the Go High Level tools. You get that included in your account, plus all of the content and training and support and the network and all of those things for just $97. That's well worth over $3,000 of value each and every month that you just get for $97. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.